So we begin our day here in Bethany, which, as you can see, is an interesting spot. This is the tomb of Lazarus, and here we get to celebrate Lazarus and Mary and Martha, the friends of Jesus. What a beautiful spot to get to start this wonderful day ahead of us. After rising out of the tomb, we headed back to Jerusalem to visit the Church of St. Peter in Gallicantu. The church commemorates where the rooster crowed, recalling Christ being brought before the high priest Caiaphas and Peter's heartbreaking denial of Jesus. Within the lower levels of that church, we saw a dungeon pit where, according to some traditions, Jesus was held after his arrest. The darkness of that pit reflected the darkness of those passion moments, moments that recall the words of Psalm 88.
I have been mortally afflicted since youth. I have borne your terrors and I am made numb. Your wrath has swept over me. Your terrors have destroyed me. All day they surge round like a flood. From every side they encircle me. Because of you, friend and neighbor shun me. My only friend is darkness.
Coming toward the last days of our pilgrimage, our group made sure to celebrate our tour guide Ian and our driver Hannah, with Archbishop Blair offering them a special blessing. Ian then led us along a sacred part of our experience, the Via Dolorosa, or Way of the Cross. We began at the remnants of the ancient Antonia fortress, where Jesus was condemned and took up his cross. The Church of the Condemnation and Church of the Flagellation now stand at this site, representing the first two stations. The group then made our way through the city streets to prayerfully mark the next several stations until arriving at the Basilica of the Holy Sepulchre. As the name indicates, it's a remarkable church that houses the sepulchre or tomb that has been venerated as the tomb of Jesus for centuries and centuries. So we made it to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and we're standing in this big long line that you can see. Are we excited to stand in line? Not really. And we've been doing it for a while and there's no end in sight, but it means something beautiful. It means that so many people want to come and witness to our Lord. They want to celebrate this place where he went into the tomb and he came out alive again. There's something incredible about that. And even standing in line, even taking all this time, even with sore legs and sore bodies and everything, it's a witness and it's an opportunity to remember all that he's done for us. In addition to the tomb, the church actually houses the final 5 stations, including Golgotha and all the events surrounding our Lord's death on the cross. After reflecting on all these powerful moments, we celebrated Mass together, remembering our Lord's incredible love for us. So we've come to the end of it's really our last formal day in Jerusalem in some ways. It's the last day of our touring, and I'm really excited to talk to the two of you. We had the chance at the very beginning, right before we were flying off and coming here to talk with you. Got to hear kind of your introductory thoughts. Now, all these days later, I want to hear what you thought specifically about today. We got to do the Way of the Cross, and we were in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. So what was that like for you?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Everything was amazing from beginning to end. I'm really, really so happy and so appreciative of the way you guys handle everything. It was amazing.
Yeah, I think it's one word, right? That word of amazing, incredible,
Okay, yeah.
and you really to visit so many spots. I mean, I won't even begin to name them because it would be too long, too many of everything you've read about, studied, and pray about. I mean, for me, the word is incredible.
So the two of you, I've noticed, you've been very holy and very solemn, having a very prayerful time, but you've also been having a lot of fun.
A lot of 100%. Yes.
So that was so great to see.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you want to come here, you want to experience it, but you want to have a good time too.
Yeah.
So would you recommend this to other people?
Absolutely. I think the group was so amazing. We laughed as much as we prayed, as much as we walked. We did it all. And I would say for anyone, this is a life-changing event, and to absolutely be a part of it.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being a part of that great group. And thank you all once again for being here and joining us for another day.